It'll take me a second to get where I need to be. I don't know if you can hear the wind howling. It's really windy here today. At least the sun's out though. We had about 2 days of rain, and then actually even this morning it rained, but the sun is out now, and supposedly we're supposed to have a nice weekend. So hey Marilyn, hey Liz, how are you guys? Thank you for being here. Are you doing well on this Friday afternoon? I hope so. So I'm going to go ahead and get started though. Like I said, I've got this little bee container, and I did go ahead and prepped it with some floral foam and a little bit of moss. And I thought this was just a table piece, but actually it has a little hook back here where you can hang it on the wall, which I thought was pretty cool. I hadn't even noticed that until today. But we're going to be using that, and one of my favorite flowers in the summertime, geraniums, and these are just beautiful geraniums. If you haven't seen me use these before, these are one of my favorite summer flowers. Every year I get them, and they're like a velvet material. They're really, really nice red geraniums, and so we're going to be using those. And then I have one lone bush of forsythia left. I'm going to go ahead and use that today. And then I've got an assortment of greens. I did go ahead and make a bow. I would like to put it on here just to give it a little bit more of a pop to the container. But yeah, that's where we're at. Hey Thana. It just stopped raining for you, Liz. Yeah, I think you guys get a lot of our weather as it goes up that way, but you bought something like that too, Liz? Good deal. So hopefully this will give you an idea of what to do with it. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to put just a little bit of greenery. This has quite a bit of bulk to it. And so I'm not going to put a whole lot of greenery, but I want to put a little bit of something. It has some greens, but it has a lot of these twigs in here. So let me see which one I want to use. I think I'm going to use a little bit of this. This is just a leftovers of a twiggy bush that I've got. I get these kind of curls. So how's everybody doing today? Anything new going on with you? If you've been following along, I'm still obviously up here in my husband's office, and we are both just really dying for me to get out of here and get back down to my workshop. But it has been really slow going. Let me turn this here toward me. Really slow going, and I did find out last week that I was completely wrong. I thought that I would be one of the first things done. I am not. I'm going to be the last thing that they take care of, because they're using my workshop to store all the materials, like our cabinetry, and there's some light fixtures in there and stuff. So anyway, so that's where we're at, and you'll have to bear with me. It's not the best environment up here. I only have one light right now, and as you can see, I'm using my husband's desk here. So tell me what you guys are working on, or what are you doing this weekend? Doing anything fun? And also, can you hear okay? I forgot to ask that. I'm kind of tired today, so when I get like that, I get quiet. So you'll have to let me know if you can't hear. I've been working a lot, trying to get my Etsy shop up and ready for summer. Okay, I think that looks good. Let me put this in there. I'm not going to put too much fill in here. Can you guys see that? I forgot to even adjust the camera. There we go. But anyway, that's what we've got so far. I just want to put, like I said, a little bit of greenery in here. I might leave the geranium greenery, and like I said, this has a lot of bulk to it, so I don't want to fill it up too much. And I do need to decide on my bow. Oh, your husband has a band, the original Brooklyn Bridge band. That's cool. You'll be at home enjoying the quiet. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Used to, you know, my husband and I, we could both be here, and we'd be kind of in our separate areas. I'd be downstairs and he'd be upstairs, but the only time I go downstairs right now is to either to get something that's sold, to pack it up, or to get supplies. That's the only time I go downstairs now. Some kind of motor. I don't know if you guys can hear that. There's some kind of motor going on right now. I've never heard it before. I have no idea what it is. I hope it's somebody else. So what instrument does he play, Liz? Just kind of get this on a pick so I can get it in the arrangement. Oh, he's a backup singer? That's cool. That's one thing I always wish that I could do. I cannot at all, though. Cannot sing. Well, I guess I could, but you don't want to hear me. Okay, let me see how high I want this in here. Been making hanging baskets and wedding flowers. That's cool. And 4 tutorials. That's a lot. You've been busy. Been more busy than I have. A lot of times this time of year kind of slows down, but it seems like, oh, I got that too far forward. Seems like this year people are, oh shoot, I broke my, that glue stayed, or worked well. I broke my pick right off. So, let's see, I can't undo that. Let me see what I'm going to do. I'm just going to get another pick. But anyway, I've seen people starting on Halloween and fall already. I'm not ready to do that. I told them, you know, when they did, the restoration company came and was taking stuff out of here. I just poked my finger. You know, I told them to take the Christmas and the fall, although I did have somebody buy some Christmas not too long ago. So the restoration people, they had to go and find it. I just poked myself with that wire on that pick. Hey Cindy, how are you? I just don't want to get anything on this ribbon and stuff, guys. Just take a second. Okay, now let's try this again. I had brought that up too forward. I wanted it a little bit more back, so I don't want to hide that little bumblebee motif up there in the front. How you been getting along, Cindy? I feel like I used to talk to you guys all the time, and now I just feel like it's been forever. And Facebook's not good about showing things much anymore. Live videos anyway. Okay, so I'm going to leave that right there for right now. Maybe down just a hair. There. And like I said, I wanted it out of the way so the little bumblebee could still be there. Oh, Nancy, and you miss me. I miss you guys too. But I still get to see you every now and then. Just not every day like we used to. But I lurk a lot too on Facebook and not so much TikTok. I don't know. I like TikTok, but I don't know. You go where you're used to, I guess. And I usually come here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start putting this in before I get too filled up. I really like this. Is my favorite for Cynthia Bush because it's so realistic looking. So many times you get that and it looks fake. It does have a lot of these twigs that are, I think they're mostly wired, if I remember right. I've not used it yet this season. But this is my last one. I got to get some more. Hopefully they still have them. I hate that whenever you get used to working with something and then they discontinue it for whatever reason. Where did I get it? I got it wholesale. I think it was, I want to say it was Select Artificials. I'm not for sure. I haven't bought any for a couple of years. I bought a bunch of it when I did. I think it was Select. Okay. I'll try and get this all going in by itself together. I'm just going to put it right up here in the front. Isn't that cute? Cute, cute, cute. Bit more over here. Okay, so there's where we're at right now. Another couple of bunches. See how much I've got left over of this, and I've used quite a bit. Everything fluffed out. And do you guys mushroom hunt for mushrooms? Do you know what I'm talking about even? We have some not the bad kind of mushrooms. These are delicacies. Mushroom season comes around in the spring, and actually it's running kind of late this year, I think, because we've not had enough warm weather. But they're starting to come up, and it's supposed to be warm this weekend. I can't wait. Do you guys get mushrooms where you live? I'm talking about morels. We also have a variety we call preachers, but I don't like those as well. Okay, that's what we've got so far. I've got one little section left on that from that last little bit we pulled off. I'm going to wait on that till I get a little bit more geraniums. So you guys go mushroom hunting? I love to hunt them. They're kind of a pain to fix because you got to soak them, then you got to clean them. But they are delicious. Okay, let's start out with some of these beautiful geraniums. Let's see what I'm going to use here. Don't need all the greenery. Might try to leave some on, but don't need all that bulk. I'll play around here a second and see where I want to put this. Okay. Aren't those pretty? You used to mushroom hunt every year and loved them? Yes. My biggest thrill is to hunting them. I remember when I was growing up, we had a place where I lived that you could find a bunch of them, and the best hunting was down on our neighbors that lived behind us. And I remember I told him, I said, if you'll let me just hunt them, I'll give you everything I find if you just let me hunt mushrooms. He wouldn't go for it, though. I think he was afraid I'd get lost or get hurt or something. Okay, there's the first one in there. Where do you live, Thana, that you get mushrooms? Or that you did? Sounds like maybe you don't now. Let's see, let's get another one here. I want kind of a medium-sized one. Like this one. No, we'll eat them about any way. They're best fried, I think. Fry them, put a batter on them and fry them. And then we also would cook them in our eggs. I can't talk and do this at the same time, but put them in our eggs. We would, saute them, put them over steak, put them on hamburgers, all that kind of stuff. They're delicious. If you haven't tried them, you ought to, but don't pick them unless you know what you're doing, because, there's lots of poisonous ones out there too. Okay, I don't know if I need to put a pick on this. I'm going to try it without. Down just a hair. I think it's going to be cute. Alrighty. I had a small one here. Trying to decide, do I want to put another small one or a bigger one? I think I want a bigger one. Thing about mushroom hunting, you do not ever tell where your stash is. If you ever find a good patch, you don't share it. Hang on a second, let me clear this guy's spot here. That might be too much here. Let me. I think that's going to be too much. So bring him around back here. Now I do like that. I do like that one. So let's put him back here. Just so you can see him just kind of peeking from the front. Always stuck on. There. A little bit more. Okay. I feel like we need that little bitty touch of something. Moving on. I think what's throwing me off, I think this guy right here is a little bit too big. This guy right here, I'm going to trade him out for a medium-sized one. Hopefully I have one. But we can trim this down a little bit. Almost feels criminal to trim this, but I will save those petals. Yeah, I like that a lot better. Okay, me. Okay, that's what we've got so far. Almost wish I had a little bit more of something red. And I don't. You live in Wisconsin? Okay. Yours is probably later than ours is then. So no, they have to be warm and you gotta have water. Okay, let me see what I want to do this here yet. Wish I had just a little bit of something more. Maybe some white even. I'm gonna go ahead and trim the bow, because I do like the bow. Actually, I'm gonna okay, and just trim that up a little bit. Feel like we need something else. I'm going to go ahead and use this guy here. Put that right in here. too, like that. Just stuck a little bit over here. And then I'm gonna put something right over in here. I think I had one more of those little ones left. I do. Yeah, I like that right in there. Yeah, I like that. Now we're going. There's that little bit of something we needed. Okay, I think I'm done with color right now. I think we need just a little bit more yellow, or with the red I meant to say. I think we need just a hair more yellow. Almost like right here. You guys are quiet today. I am too. I can't say anything. Like I said, I'm tired today and it's not very chatty, I guess. Okay, I still have that little bit of yellow left. Actually, I have 2 sections and that's exactly what I needed. I'm not going to put this big bush-like thing in there. I went just a little bit right in here. I might need a little bit more, but I'm going to do this first. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Marilyn. Let me put a pick on this. And nothing is placed very conveniently right now in here. But like I told my husband, it could be worse. At least I have this place that we can use. All right, let's put just a little bit right back down in here. Okay, I like that. Just kind of filled up the back there. Okay, I got a little bit hole back here. Right here that I'm just kind of, what are we going to put there? need to put another pick on. Trying to do this without bending all the B parts. Tight quarters here. There we go. Okay, I just filled in that little gap right there. As you can see. He's got his antennae right here, so I'm trying to avoid doing anything there. If you can see those. I know the lighting is not very good. Oh, it's relaxing. Oh, I hope so. I hope so, Marilyn. It's relaxing for me too, just kind of sit in here and create. All right, let me see here. All right, I'm gonna fill in around the bottom. I think we're pretty full here on top. I will look. I'm not going to do it right now because it's a chore getting my supplies, but if I had just a little filler flower, I'm not sure what I want. I've got these little, got these, but I'm just not thrilled about those. I've got some in white also, but I'm feeling like it needs a little filler flower in here too. Something tiny. But let me go ahead and put some greenery in here now. Let's see what I've got. I've got these eucalyptus pieces. I just kind of need to fill in around the bottom. I think these will work well because they're kind of compact. I don't need anything up in here. Just a few places around the bottom. Okay, so I just put a little bit back there on the bottom. Put a little bit on the sides. There goes some greenery off the back of the desk here. And I'm going to put a little bit up here in front also. My even those pliers, where'd they go? Here, there. Oops, that broke. Okay, maybe one more piece, small piece. I think we're about done. I do want to put just a little bit of something in the bow there. This is what we've got so far. There's the back. Okay, let's see. It's going to use some of those petals, but that's not going to look right. That's not going to look right. Let me grab a little bit of greenery here. Just going to put this little cluster right there. Get them wired together. Hey Phyllis, how are you? Doing yard work? Our yard is soaked right now. It's too wet to do anything. They were supposed to come and mow. Our grass is really long because it's been raining so much, but it's too wet to do anything. How have you been, Phyllis? Okay, I like that. I stuck that in the bow. Yeah, we're almost done, Phyllis. I think I am done. I think it looks good. Like I said, if I could find another little filler flower, I'd probably add that too. But I don't think you have to, but I want to put it on there. Oh, thank you guys for all the hearts. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Just looking through to see if I missed any questions. Thank you, Cindy. Raise up just a hair here. Okay. All right, that's all I have for you today. And as always, this is listed in my Etsy shop if anybody's interested. If you just look under made on today's date, live video, it'll be available for purchase. And thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And I hope you're having a great weekend planned ahead. And stay safe. Stay well. There's a lot of sickness going around right now too, but stay well. And I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.